That pistachio filling in your Dubai chocolate, it's at the centre of a geopolitical war, one that involves American businessmen siphoning money to anti-Iranian groups, and now the strategic bombing of Iranian pistachio farms. That's right, this is the bitter story of the multi-billion-dollar industry of the humble pistachio. Pistachios, or peste in Farsi, have been grown in Iran for thousands of years. They're woven into the country's culture, economy, and cuisine. For decades, Iran was the undisputed ruler of what traders call the green gold market. They were the world's top producer and exporter. But in the mid-20th century, the pistachio arrived in the US. It needs hot, dry summers and cold, wet winters. And California, it turned out, was ideal. Billions were pumped into marketing.
Pistachio.
Multi-million-dollar irrigation systems were sunk into the Golden State, and pistachio farmers bought stakes in water companies to guarantee their supply, while California's droughts devastated local communities. An ugly business, but they had the demand and they had the supply. They just needed to eliminate their number one competitor, Iran. And politically, the conditions were perfect. As US-Iran relations collapsed in the 80s, driven by American meddling and punishing economic sanctions, California's pistachio industry rose to fill the vacuum. Sanctions strangled Iran's exports, but the industry needed that strangulation to last, and ideally tighten. So pistachio moguls did what powerful American industries do. They spent. Profits were funneled into anti-Iranian Zionist lobby groups, buying political influence to keep Iran isolated, sanctioned, and locked out of global markets. I spoke with the director of Pistachio Wars, a documentary that has mapped this story in forensic detail. Here's what he told me about where that money went.
They give to kind of these pro-war lobbies, which is to try to not just focus on, dominating Iran in just the pistachio market, but actually just keeping the entire economy of Iran isolated. And so the people that they support, it doesn't really matter what their party is, as long as they're hardline on Iran, as long as they support a kind of a new conservative vision for American geopolitics.
And now there's a new chapter in the pistachio wars. Satellite imagery has identified Iranian pistachio farms among targets hit in recent US strikes. Is it strategic? Well, intent is hard to prove. But another pistachio farm burned, another Iranian harvest lost, and somewhere, someone is already counting the market share. As is so often the case, those who bet on the war are the ones who profit from it. In this case, that's the US pistachio industry.